close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
Hey guys, welcome back for another video, and if you're new here, then welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about 10 productive things that you can do whilst being stuck at home due to the coronavirus. I did want to point out that this list of 10 things is to help you be productive while you're staying at home and also when life gets back to normal. So number 1, wash your car. This seems like that's kind of weird, right? But it's a great way to get out of your house, get something done, get some fresh air, go out and wash your car. Now, depending on what state you live in and what the weather is like, this may be a little bit more difficult for some than it is for others. So it doesn't matter whether rain or shine or hot or cold weather here, because I have my trusty car mitt, which is very dirty right now because I actually went out and cleaned like a little area of my car and did not wash this out because I'm a disgusting human being. But this just allows me to put really hot water on it, and it literally deep cleans my car, the outside of it. It's amazing. I will put a link down below. I know someone who sells this. I don't personally sell it, but it's a product that I've fallen in love with. So I would encourage you to just go check it out. It's definitely worth the price. I promise you guys are going to absolutely love it. It completely knocks out the fact that you have to get soap and bubbles and a bucket and a sponge and towels and everything else. This replaces it all. So I absolutely love this product, and it's going to allow me to go out to my car and wash it all in one little setting. I have to go in sometimes and like re-put hot water and stuff in it, obviously, but it just really is such a big headache. Number 2, this can go like a couple different ways, okay? So depending on your life situation and where you are in life right now, if you are like a single person, you're living at home, this could pertain to you. This really could pertain to anybody. But having like a nail or a spa time. So doing your fingernails, doing your toenails, or just simply just like having a spa time. Maybe putting a cloth on your head, or I don't know, dipping your feet in hot water, whatever suits your lifestyle. And then if you have children, this is even better because you can take the time, if you're wondering like, what in the world am I gonna do tonight? You know, it's like trying to find things to fill your time with and also be productive. And I feel like this is such a good option because what you can do is like put a towel down, whether it be in your living room, dining room, whatever, and make sure your floors are protected, but put a towel, like an old towel down, and just let them go to town doing their nails, their fingernails, their toenails, like soaking their feet in warm bubbly water. Even if you have a little boy, obviously probably not going to be painting their toenails or their nails, I wouldn't think, but they can always like stick with you, mom, and soak their feet in hot water, watch a movie with you, something like that, something that's fun that also gives you the self-care that you need. Because if you think about it, guys, I know they're little, I know they're small, but they have routines too, and right now their routines are broken. So it's kind of like a little crisis to them, and it's kind of like a chaotic life because they're used to having certain things to do at certain times of the day, most likely. So to give them this little bit of self-care, I think is a great, fantastic option. Also an option if you want to do it with you and your spouse or just you by yourself, it's an amazing option. So that's option number 2. Number 3, this is a fantastic option and one of my favorites. Wash out your makeup brushes. So take the time that you never take any other day of the year and wash those makeup brushes. Literally, go into the bathroom, turn on a movie on your iPad or on your phone or on your TV or whatever, and just take the time to deep soak and deep wash all of your makeup brushes. Your sponges, your makeup brushes, whatever. Even just cleaning up your makeup area in general. I feel like a lot of bacteria lives in sponges and brushes, and especially at this time right now, getting rid of all that bacteria, super productive. And when you go back to work or you go back to school or wherever is canceled right now that you're normally at and you're not at right now, then you're gonna feel so productive and you're gonna feel like, oh my gosh, that made a difference in my life. So this is a fantastic thing for you to do during this time when you really have no option of doing much else. Number 4, clean out that fridge, y'all. clean the fridge. If you're anything like me, my fridge is gross. Like, seriously, I'm always thinking, like, when I open the fridge, I'm like, oh, I gotta clean the fridge. Then like 3 weeks later, I'm like, oh no, I forgot to clean the fridge. And now it's smelly and there's stuff that's like got mold growing on it because I literally never want to take the time to clean out the fridge. Like, it's one of my least favorite things to do. So take the time, even if you're one of those people that cleans out your fridge every single week or every day. I don't know who does that, but I'm sure somebody out there does. Take the time to get your stuff out and disinfect those handles and stuff, because if you think about it, you've got germs living on you all the time and you're reaching in your fridge, grabbing stuff all the time. So just simply take the time to get everything out, wipe everything down. Could be as simple as that. Or just organize and clean your fridge. I think it would make a big difference. Also, make sure to get the outside of your fridge too, because that's gonna help you with like all those germs that are just like caked up on the handles of your fridge or whatever. So make sure you're getting that area as well. Number 5, take a walk. So this seems super simple, right? But I think some of you guys are stay-at-home moms. Your kids are now at home with you and you might be going stir crazy, okay? Get your family out of the house. And everyone's like, stay at home, right? Don't go to the park. Don't go anywhere. Just go for a walk. Get out. Get some fresh air. Just pile everybody in a wagon or in a stroller or whatever and just get out of the house for some fresh air, some exercise, some heart health. And it's just good overall for your mental health to just be out in the fresh air, especially if it's good weather. Obviously, some of these pertain to different states and what kind of weather state they're in. But if your weather is decent, get out. Get your family out of the house as best you can, because right now it's really not safe to be going to the stores and like shopping and to friends' houses and to the park and stuff, because you just don't know where those germs are living at. But taking a walk, guys, get out and get some fresh air when you can. I think that's really good for your mental state of health. I love this option as option number 6, and that's bake either a new dish or make a new meal. Look on Pinterest, guys. Look on Google. Whatever resource you have, find a new recipe that you're interested in and try it out. If you have the ingredients in your kitchen and at home and you don't mind taking the time to do it, I think it's a fantastic use of your time. And then you get to eat it. So whether or not you do, like, you decide to bake cupcakes that you've had in your pantry for a while, like if you make a box of cake mix and make it into cupcakes, you guys can have those cupcakes. Y'all can freeze them, by the way. A lot of people don't think about that, but you can make cupcakes if it's just you and your child, or you and your husband, or you guys and you have a couple children. You can make 24 cupcakes and you can freeze them. Don't forget about that option. But either baking or making a new meal, I think it's a good fun use of your time, because it's going to take time to make the meal. It's going to take time to bake it or to make it in the oven, to let it cook, and then it takes time to eat it. And then that's something that you can also create memories through and all of that good stuff. So that's just something that you can think about doing. Number 7, and this is going to pertain a lot more to the lady side of the audience, but cleaning out your purse or your handbags. I don't know about you guys, but that's something I never do. I am always thinking, I need to get all these receipts out of here. I need to figure out which chapstick is good and what's not good. Or where are my keys at? Why can I not find them in this really small bag? Like, we never think about it. Life is so busy, and when you get home from work, the first thing you think about is not, let me sit down and clean out my purse for, you know, a few minutes. So put a movie on for yourself and clean out your handbags, clean out your purses, and then while you're at it, just take the time to disinfect them, because, I mean, right now it cannot hurt. Okay, number 8 is gonna be kind of a weird one, and maybe you don't understand it, but I'm gonna explain it, is a room or an area focus. So every single day that your kids are out of school or you are not doing the normal thing that you're doing due to this coronavirus, whether that be closures, shutdowns, suspended things, anything like that, pick an area or a room in your house. This could be anything from a coupon bin to a bathroom to a closet to a bedroom, whatever you want it to be. Pick that thing for the day and focus on that and getting that cleaned up and organized, disinfected the way that you want it to look. So, for instance, on a Monday, maybe everything's chaotic, everything's busy because all your kids are home, you just don't have a lot of time. Focus on a little area. Focus on something that needs patched or something like that. And then if you guys are home for the next 14 days, you will have 14 areas, 14 rooms, or whatever you decide to focus on each day to wake up to and realize it's actually been done. Like, you actually took the time to actually do it. So I think that you're gonna really love this one. I think this is one of the most productive things that you can do, because a little bit each day goes a long way when life is getting back to normal and everything's getting busy again. You're gonna be so happy that you took the time to clean out that junk corner, or that coupon bin that's had coupons in it from 2014, or your hall closet that's had coats from when your kids were 4 and now they're 9. Like, it's those little things that we never think about doing because life is so busy. It's got us so connected to so many things. Right now is the perfect time to get all of those taken care of. So take some time to focus on either an area or a space or a room every single day that you're stuck at home. Number 9, do either a puzzle or an activity that involves your brain. So this could be a physical puzzle, which is something that I would do. If you guys have watched my channel, you know how much I love doing puzzles, but either do a puzzle or open up a word search or Sudoku or seek and find or whatever it is, something that involves your brain. And this is the reason behind this. This is not so much of just filling your time with things. This is also getting your brain and your mind away from the news, okay? So while you're doing this, don't be on Facebook, don't be on Instagram, don't be on Twitter, don't be on, try to remove the social aspect of things away from you during this time. That way your brain is super focused on that and you're not being bombarded and overwhelmed by the news and everything else that's going on right now. Because guys, this is overwhelming and it's panicking and it's fearful time right now. So you need to get away from it as much as possible. And when you're stuck at home, everyone knows what you're doing. You're looking at the news. You're most likely on Facebook or social media of some sort, and you're listening to all the terrible things about the coronavirus that are freaking you out. So during this time, try not to be on those social outlets and just keep your brain busy on whatever it's doing at that point in time. And the last thing that I have on this list, and number 10, is going to be give yourself a break. So this seems super vague and you guys are like, that's stupid, but it's not. So depending on how you're spending this time at home, whether or not you have children or not, this is going to pertain more to those that have children, okay? So you're at home now and maybe you're used to being home, okay? Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, or maybe your job has been shut down and you're working from home. Life has changed and you are all of a sudden at home and your kids are at home because school is closed, okay? So you might be like, oh my gosh, I did not expect this. I am going insane. I'm going crazy. Admitting the fact that you need a break from your children is not a terrible thing, okay? When you admit that right now you're overwhelmed, maybe one kid's having a tantrum, throwing a tantrum, the other kid's cranky because they didn't get enough sleep. You have kids now that are hungry, they need snacks, they need tending to, all of that, and you're not used to being smack up against them while you're trying to get your work done. Everything's kind of happening and crashing down at once, and they're gonna be with you all the time 24/7 because everything's closed. It's not a bad thing to stop and say, hold on, I need a break. Whether that be 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, or an hour, you need a break. And I promise you guys, if you go in the bathroom and you take a hot shower, or you take a bubble bath, or you go in your room and you watch your favorite TV show for a half an hour, or whatever it is, and you say, you know, honey, I need some time, I need you to just help me out here, you're gonna be a better mother and a better wife and a better housemaker and whatever, fill in the blank, when you have that break. If you need a break and you're not getting one, your children are gonna see that. They're gonna see you like being overwhelmed, and you need a break, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? So I would say during this time, give yourself some grace and take a break. Do something for yourself. This is being super realistic. We all need breaks, okay? It's just, that's life, okay? So don't feel, I feel like us as moms, we have mom guilt that kicks in immediately, like, oh, our kids are home, we need to spend every waking second with them. And that's literally how I feel when I get home from work, because I've been at work all day and I want to spend as much time with my child as possible. But if you're at home with them all the time and you just need a little break, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Don't be like, I'm a bad mom because I need a break. No, you're not. You're gonna be a better mom when you have that break, okay? So, that is all, my friends. I hope that you are well. I hope that you're doing fantastic. I know the world is crazy right now, okay? The world is nuts, and there's news and statistics and the coronavirus memes and all of that good stuff. Everywhere you look, everywhere that there's a social media outlet, there's coronavirus everywhere. I want you to know that if you are feeling panicked, if you are feeling like overwhelmed and really upset, reach out to someone, try and talk to them. Find your outlets that your phone will give you. You know, FaceTime a friend. You can do watch party on Netflix, which I just learned about. Okay, so that's if you want to watch a movie with a friend and like not be together in the same house, then you can also do it that way. So look up Netflix watch party. You can read about it and figure out if that's gonna work for you or not. You can Facebook message, you can text each other, there's so many different things that you can do without having to be with people that you love. And I hope that this video helped you in any way possible. Find some things that you can stay productive with. Do things that will help you now and also help you later. If this video was helpful to you, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button below, and make sure to hit your notification bell so that you're getting notified for all the many videos I'm putting out right now. Stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in my next video.